Of Dustin at 719-684-5793
and J-Dub at 913-484-4550.
Hi, I'm Josh Stanley.
And I'm Jesse Stanley.
Two of the brothers here from National Geographic's American Weed, and we'd like to invite you to come into our dispensaries in Colorado Springs. Come in for the most pure organic strain selection in Colorado. It's all hand-grown by the Stanley brothers, especially for our patients. So come in and visit us at our two locations, East Platte and West Colorado. And remember,
always be kind to each other.
That Mad Hatter Smoke Shop has everything from space glass to butane and butane accessories, I tell you what. Located at 6901 West Colfax in Lakewood, and now at 2615 Walnut Street in Denver. Ah! God damn it, Reclaim, put your pants back on.
Hi, Josh Stanley here from National Geographic's American Weed. I'm here with my brothers, and we've just recently put together a foundation in Colorado to allow for cancer patients and other patients of debilitating conditions to be able to get a hold of cannabis-based oil that's just about free of charge. I've just about had it with seeing sick patients suffer needlessly just because they can't afford the proper medication. That's what the Realm of Caring is going to change. Visit therealmofcaring.com. The website will be complete and up on 4/20 of 2012. But until then, please contact any of us Stanley brothers directly through email. You can get us at gratefuljosh@hotmail.com. Now come on, Colorado. We need to take care of each other. Join the Realm. That's realmofcaring.com. Thank you so much.
Sorry about last week, guys. I don't have any sound on this yet, I don't think. Is this picking up?
No.
No, it's not. My mic's not on.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
How about now? Okay, bear with us 1 second, guys. Huh? Oh, 'cause I think my earphones must be down then.
I don't hear nothing either.
Because I can't hear anything. But anyway, we're back at iCannabis Radio. This is the next episode of iDabRadio. Sorry about last week. I was still a little bit crusty from my trip to Los Angeles, and my dudes here had some family obligations. It was back to school night. Had to be responsible parents. So we're back now. And, that just gives this nice intro to introduce our new producer. We have a new producer. We're calling him Captain Red Eye for now.
Captain Red Eye, what's up?
Greetings, sir.
So don't give him too much of a hard time tonight. He's our new producer, and things might slip up.
They probably will. We're all dabbed out, even the producer. So luckily, you guys usually cut us a lot of slack. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about auto butter. A lot of slack. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about auto butter. Slack. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about auto butter. This is awesome.
It's kind of like
I don't know. Am I high? Did I hear that?
Yeah, no
Maybe.
shit. It's kind of like walking through one of them mazes when you're a kid with all the crystal glasses, dude. I don't know how to explain.
A mirror maze?
Really, yeah. I'm dabbed the fuck out over here, dude, and I'm going through my own things.
Straight fun.
So anyway, we're talking about auto butter today, and hopefully how to prevent it, and hopefully getting some input from you guys. So we're gonna try to connect with you. If you want to talk live on the show, just what's your name, Jeremy, in the room?
Fuck, I have no idea. What a boss.
Are you in the chat room though? Like, you're in the chat room, right?
Sort of, dude. I haven't really signed in. It hasn't worked for me the last couple of days. We get kind of shitty wireless internet back here.
He's in
right
there
now.
though.
I'm like Schmooky Poo or something. It just gives you some dumbass names.
Okay, well, Jeremy's gonna change his name to something that'll, I don't know, dude. You pick anything, and send him a private message if you wanna go on the air. You can like either Skype in or call in, and we'll give you the number or the Skype number, Skype name after you do that. But we also have a couple new items to review. We have a honey hole, and we have a KO domeless nail. So we're gonna compare the pros and cons with those, and we have the new Omicron Persei vaporizer. Definitely a step up from the Omicron version 2 for sure. You get super strong hits from it. I like it. And we're gonna also check out this attachment right here. It's actually acts kind of like an ember. You just put it on top, and you're able to like vape your bowls just by, you know, hitting them with the heated dabber. So that's pretty cool. And our I guess for the second half is going to be Puffin Dabs and Emerge, the guys who are making all those badass custom torches, including the one that we have right here.
Nice. That's what I really like about the marijuana industry and all the new things coming out. This is sweet.
So yeah, like next week hopefully we're gonna have the oil slick pads in, and what I want to do is actually do a run with them and show that video in the next show, just to test out how it works. Because like I've never been fully comfortable with blasting on parchment, although I know a lot of people get some really great results from it. But yeah, I want to try these out. They're supposed to be like silicone baking mats or something, as completely non-sticky as the parchment. So looking forward to this for sure.
Yeah, I haven't tried them out yet, so. Getting down. Walking with those dabs. We like them dabs.
Okay.
We'll have to just kill the background sound for the evening until we get the shit unfucked from our last producer.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So just to start the conversation, Ryan, like as far as to the best of our knowledge, why does stuff auto butter?
From all the runs we do every day, I think too much heat, or if it gets too cold in the pan in the water. That's what I've seen. Or in my personal think, I think maybe if you layer it thinner, it has a chance to auto butter. If you leave it a little clumpier, it takes a little longer to purge out in the oven, but it may not look as good when it comes out. But once you gram it up, it looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, for sure. But essentially, I'd say that it's heat, it's moisture, or agitation. Like those are the three ways to make something into butter. And you know, once the summer hit here, we started having like more of a frequency of stuff like actually auto buttering in the pan as we were blasting it, which was absolutely ridiculous. Like we couldn't figure it out. We were going crazy.
That's something if you guys have answers to that, why stuff auto butters in the pan, let us know. I mean, we stand out there and watch the auto butter within 15 minutes. I think that's when moisture comes into play myself.
Yeah, one thing about Colorado is that we have a really, really dry environment. So, like with buds especially, when you hang stuff up to dry, it can be dry in like 2 days. And it'll be crispy, the stems will snap, but then you cut it down and put it in jars, and then it's sopping wet. So unless you have your humidity controlled, it'll dry on the outside and trap moisture on the inside. Now, we were getting trim from several of our centers, and everything that we had was, it seemed dry. It seemed completely dry. But, you know, eventually when we were just like trying to figure out what the hell was going on, we actually left it outside in the sun and saw that it was like visibly sweating moisture out.
Yeah, it is sweat and moisture in the bags, and something we've been working with is a little more with our trim and a little more detail on the trim.
Like we're taking nothing for granted now and just like literally leaving it in the open air 2 days before we even get to it.
What are your guys' feelings on that? Anybody in the chat room talking, Jeremy? Or
You know, but my chat room's not working.
just not working, so don't ask you on the chat room tonight.
It's an older Mac software. It's not.
Don't blame the Mac, bro. Don't blame the Mac.
Okay, we're gonna get this going and we're gonna get it dialed in. So it's gonna take 1 second. Could you maybe log in on your thing? Yeah, just go to the iCannabisRadio.com chat room.
Kind of see what people are thinking about. I mean, do people absolutely hate auto butter? I know the visuals are bad, but you know what? I think when an auto butter does come, a lot of people hate on it, but it smells pretty decent, you know? I mean, the terps come out a little more. It doesn't look as sexy as the shatter, but it smells and it tastes pretty damn good.
You know, auto butter in California is actually a product. They call it honeycomb. Like, you know, when you leave it too hot in the oven, when you put it in too hot in the oven, it'll actually, you know, just completely turn into like, you know, a solid sheet of just crazy looking butter. Like that, people actually aim for that. Which I find crazy.
I didn't think that was. I thought the honeycomb was more of the solid butter with the big old holes through them. I thought that's what they're calling honey, or the honey holes.
No, dude, it's actually auto butter, dude.
It is auto butter, huh?
Yeah. like but from heat in the vacuum.
Right.
Now, I noticed one thing. When you actually do blast into a pan and it starts auto-buttering, that is almost always going to be extremely difficult to purge out. Like, you're really going to have to melt it down, like maybe even use a torch to just completely get it to become viscous again. Otherwise, there's going to be trapped solvent in it. You're going to have to leave it on the shelf for about a month before it's even smokable.
Wouldn't you rather put it on the direct heat before putting a torch to it?
Yeah, definitely. But sometimes that doesn't even work, man.
Yeah.
We've had a few things like that. Like, there's one batch in particular from Green Dream that just, it was exactly like that, you know?
Yeah. I guess it's a day-by-day basis. We all learn every day, I think. I think all the hash makers learn something new every day, or maybe not.
Yeah, as soon as you stop learning, you know, that's when someone passes you up.
You got to keep just trying on different ways of doing things, I guess.
Okay, I see the producer is actually in the chat room right now. Could you kind of monitor that? And what is your screen name in there?
I don't think he's gotten into the chat yet.
No, he's in there.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's probably Snooky Wookums number 46. Isn't that the... We got to get different chat, I think, up in here. I just don't like the chat style.
It's kind of cheesy. It is.
What do you guys think about the chat?
And you can't block the haters, dude.
No. I kind of like Stickum, and I've always been a big fan of Stickum, but people hate on Stickum too, so I don't know.
Yeah, that just looks like cheesy video. I like how it's like, you know, like a big box, and, you know, it looks good when you're in the chat room, so...
Why would you want to block the haters? Some of them are inappropriate, I will admit. But
yeah.
Some of them are just stupid, you know, but which most of them
Speaking of, one of the guys I really want to get on the show tonight is someone we're all familiar with online, Yoitschiefs. Like, if there's anything wrong with your oil...
You're listening to iCannabisRadio.com.
Okay.
Dabba dabba doo time.
Oh, what's that? It's 7:10. Okay, we're gonna take a dab.
Holy
dude.
cow! I don't know if that scared the shit out of me. I don't want to dab. God damn.
Phil, could you please hit this KO nail? Because I think everyone has tried it, but you at this point.
My heart is just. I'll try that.
Phil, the nail.
Dude, what were we even talking about? That scared the hell out of me. Oh yeah. Yoitschiefs. Like, if you have anything wrong with your oil and you post a video or a picture of it, he will call you the hell out on it every single time. And you know what? I have to admit, the dude makes really good oil. Like, I wish I could smoke some of his stuff because it's super clear. And like, he actually posted a tutorial recently. His tech is solid. I mean, if I was making nug runs for myself at home, like, I do exactly what he does. And I think in that instance right there, when you're running like a quarter ounce at a time into a big Pyrex pan and then purging it all out right away, like, that's the best, absolute best way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't make much. Folks. Like I said several times, when we used to get oil from Chalice in LA, he could make like 1.5 ounces a week. You know, and people were extremely happy with that. And usually, you know, we're making about 200 or 300 grams a day now.
200 at a low shot, I guess. Well, lately, I mean, trim seems to be low here in Denver. I don't know if a lot of people are noticing the hash effects, or
I don't know. It was slow for about a week, but we're not slow now.
No.
We're backed up at this point. Who do we even have in the mix right now? We have Green Dream that we have to do a big run for. Altitude Organics. Who else?
That's all.
Colorado Wellness to drop off. Front Range in Colorado Springs. We picked up another Colorado Springs store, so that's cool.
We just dropped off the Herbal Cure stuff.
The Herbal Cure stuff was pretty fire. You got to go check that stuff out.
Yes.
It's super danky. That's what I'm enjoying right now. Some Rascal OG from that batch we just did for them. It's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, the Rascals OG came out great. The Flow came out great. Like, everything came out great. It was all shatter this time.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. There's one batch. There was one batch that wasn't shatter. That the completely auto buttered on us. We couldn't do anything about it.
But it smells amazing. Tropic Thunder. That's what I think it was. The Tropic Thunder. Yep.
Definitely smelled nice.
Okay, so do you have a screen name now? There, Captain Red Eye?
Nope.
Shit, chat room sucks, huh?
Wow. We're gonna have to figure out this chat room because I promised. You know what? Can we just give them the call-in number just in the chat room? Because I was gonna try to private message it, but I don't even care at this point. I just want to get someone to call in.
It's on the website.
It's on the website.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so
asking for us to receive a call right now is just I don't know if it's
gonna begging for disaster.
I want to receive a call right now.
We'll see how this works.
I want to see how this works.
Bring it.
So somebody call that number. It's right there on the screen.
720-381-1420.
Do we even know where it rings though?
No fucking idea.
Give us some mono butter advice. Nobody will pick it up, guys. It's all right. We'll try to get our shit together next week. Is there a phone in the office, like the bat phone or the presidential phone somewhere around here?
There's a phone right there. I'm hoping it's about to ring, but I'm not optimistic.
If it
all right.
Right.
Let's stare at it for a while. We won't say another word until somebody calls the show.
How is that going to work out, though? If the phone rings, hold it to your...
No, it actually like goes through there. Remember when last week when Gary was on from Omicron? Like it actually went into the computer and we were talking to him.
Good.
So, okay, if someone's in the chat room right now, just say whether or not you tried to call the number. If you did.
Hasn't been nothing lately.
Have you hit the KO nail yet, Phil?
Yeah, I did. It was cool. Honestly though, I've been rocking the hell out of my honey hole lately, and
which is what?
It's quartz, and it's the same basic concept in the quartz version of that, or that's like the titanium version of the honey hole, whatever. But I'm preferring the honey hole right now. I honestly am. I don't know what it is about it. The thing with the honey hole, though, it's all about timing your hit. Especially like mine is barely starting to get seasoned up now, really good. They take a minute to season up. So until they do, you just got to time your hit. Otherwise, you will scorch your oil and it will taste, just bland.
That's why I like the KO nail just a little better than the honey hole, just because you can gauge it as easily as you can with titanium nail.
Yeah, definitely. This does, though, still hold the heat for a minute. Like, if you get that timing down right, you could take monsters on this thing. So,
also, like, after you've just heated up that joint a whole bunch, don't you think it might hurt it at all? Like
with this here, with the no, actually, this is all quartz.
Yeah.
Joel makes this 100% quartz. The honey hole here, the only, and then the actual what is boro is down here. The joint isn't even getting hit by no heat like that. So,
okay,
I've seen him actually heat one of those up and drop it into a cup of water.
Go straight into water, and it'll dance around in the water for a second, and then he'll go right back to blasting it again. So. It's pretty cool. Definitely.
Nice. One thing I noticed with the KO nail, which I don't think is a problem with the honey hole, is that reclaim will kind of build up after a while. And you'll have to like seriously torch it like every like 3 or 4 hits.
So what exactly is that?
Run down toward the bottom.
A ceramic piece.
Yeah, it's a ceramic piece to insulate the heat.
Yeah.
Now I've seen so many new like different renditions of this in titanium coming about these days. Like they have what's it called, like a Vapinwiser one and all kinds of various different things, but I think it's all the same basic principle and concept. So
I want to figure out who was the first person, because I always like to give credit where it's due.
First person
to come up with like the domeless design,
yeah, that's like,
I think I saw the honey holes first, and I'm pretty sure the honey holes would have inspired the
chicken
titanium
or the egg?
to happen.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? It's a question like that, I guess. I don't know.
To me, I'm a titanium fan, but I think the quartz honey hole looks a little bit better. That looks like a big old,
the yellow one.
Something to cook on. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I really do like the KO nail, though. I would actually recommend it. It works great. But like I said, it just like builds up.
It says Yoitschiefs is calling. Answer Dan or Chris. I just happened to look down.
So,
is the phone not ringing then?
Oh man.
Go ahead and keep calling, Chief.
We'll get you on.
Yoits.
He'd be actually calling on the phone line in there.
Thanks for the commentary, Phil.
You know what? Can we call Stickman? Like, he just fixed this real quick.
How about we just take a commercial, call Stickman, and figure it out?
Yeah, we're going to take a break real quick and try to get this dialed in. We'll be gone for like 5 minutes or so, and then we'll be back. Really sorry about this, guys. Like I said, we're switching to a new producer. So we got to get all the systems from the old producer switched over, and that's going to take a minute. But we'll be right back. Thank you. Can you put up a banner, brother?
The law offices of Edson, Mayton, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is J-Dub, and this is Dust with the Weed Pimp. We're up here at iCannabis Radio coming at you to let you know that Weed Pimp Screen Printing is ready for your full screen printing needs, and we are located at 62A Mount View Lane. Make sure while you're there you check out our brand new oil rigs, the Green Monster oil rigs by Dragon Dave.
While you're out in town, pay attention for the WP1 advertising trailer. Please get on board with that and get your message across to the public.
That's 8 foot tall by 16 foot long trailer pulled all around Colorado Springs, the first of its kind, so make sure you jump on that.
And more importantly, on this trailer will be the ability for you to register to vote. That's important this year.
If you're interested in any advertising on the trailer or any custom screen printing, please get a hold of Dustin at 719-684-5793
and J-Dub at 913-484-4550.
Hi, I'm Josh Stanley.
And I'm Jesse Stanley.
Two of the brothers here from National Geographic's American Weed, and we'd like to invite you to come into our dispensaries in Colorado Springs. Come in for the most pure organic strain selection in Colorado. It's all hand-grown by the Stanley brothers, especially for our patients. So come in and visit us at our two locations, East Platte and West Colorado. And remember,
always be kind to each other.
That Mad Hatter Smoke Shop has everything from space glass to butane and butane accessories, I tell you what. Located at 6091 West Colfax in Lakewood, and now at 2615 Walnut Street in Denver. Ah! God damn it, Reclaim, put your pants back.
My name is Gary Johnson. Today I reach out to you, members of all political parties. I reach out to everyone with a vote and an axe to grind. From the Tea Party, the Constitution Party, the Green and Libertarian parties, I call out to all of you, including the disaffected and disillusioned among the Republicans and Democrats. Today, there's a handful of people in Washington ruining America for 330 million of us. They've kept our nation in a state of perpetual war and increasing unsustainable debt. This small group has presided over the elimination of our Bill of Rights and the systematic dismantling of our freedoms guaranteed us under our Constitution. It is them we should be fighting, not each other. We the people will never agree on the small things, but let's agree on the big thing. Our leaders have blown it.
Fuck it.
If we don't get control of this shit together and fix
Fuck you.
we all go down.
Putting out an order in the
Oh, wait, is it working? Hello? Was somebody talking?
Be libertarian with me for one election. Together, we'll stop the spending and end the wars. Together,
That's right.
we'll rebuild our own roads, bridges, schools, and hospitals instead of building theirs half a world away. Together, we'll restore our industrial might and our economy. And if in 4 years we as a people
Try the
decide
domeless.
we don't like peace,
Yo, Chiefs, you there, bro?
we can always vote tyranny back into
What's up?
office again. America
Okay.
is better and brighter than this. Be libertarian
Oh,
with me
okay.
just one time,
Nice.
and I'll prove it to you. Live free.
What's that? Okay, and we're back. I think we got it fixed now. So go ahead and call in, Chiefs. And then we'll go live with you. Sorry about this, guys. Like I said, we're just dialing everything in right now. So just call right back in and he'll answer. He's just ready to click it. So anyway, like we were talking about the differences between the honey hole and the KO nail. And is pretty much the consensus that a seasoned honey hole wins. Would you say, Phil?
Oh, yes. I would have to say that.
Okay. Hey, Chiefs, you there?
Yeah.
Nice, man. So I saw your tutorial you posted up recently, dude, and I got to say your tech is absolutely solid. Your oil picks always look good. Here's your chance, dude. Like, seriously. What is your opinion on the auto butter thing? Chiefs, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I just can't really hear you guys.
Oh, okay. You cannot hear us. That's not cool. How about?
Oh, now I can. Now I can.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying that the tutorial you posted up recently was super legit. Your tech is 100% on point. Just wanted to hear your opinion on auto butter, dude, because I know you think it's bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's definitely, it happens, but I just I think it happens for a reason. Too high heat keeps butane trapped within the oil, and then eventually it expands and at a rapid rate. And there you go, boom, muffin ball.
For sure. Like even some really good oil that I used to get back in LA, after a while it would just kind of like raise up a little bit, you know? Like just kind of turn sugary. But you're saying that if it's completely purged, then that should never happen.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Right on. And just so people know, like, you're actually in Florida, right? So
Right.
the humidity is pretty much worse there than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I really think the secret is doing small runs, you know? Like you did. You packed up like maybe a quarter ounce of OG into turkey baster, right?
Right. Cut down turkey baster because I don't work with a vacuum. I just don't have the money for one. So the lower the surface area, the faster your purge will be without a vac.
Do you ever come
And
across...
with a vac, too.
Do you ever come across like good trim out there?
No, never in Florida.
So you've never seen good trim before, huh?
Nope, not myself.
Yeah, dude, that's what I wanted to make sure of because I know you don't like trim oil at all.
No, I just have never had it.
Yeah. Why are you in Florida, man? Why don't you come to one of these legal states?
I got to.
Seriously, man, it's like paradise here. Like, you can actually go to things where you're just able to like dab openly.
Yeah, but on his defense, he is in Florida, where the government's going to probably make him a little bit richer down there for the prohibition laws down there, you know.
True, but he's not doing commercial extractions. This is like personal only.
Ah, I see.
You know, like I don't know. Like I'm just speaking for you. I'm not sure, dude. But like, do you make for other people, or is it pretty much just your own thing?
No, yeah, I just do for myself.
What does oil go down for in Florida, just for our other listeners, per gram for, like, shatter?
The only oil I've ever seen for sale around here has ever, like, it's only been, like, really nasty, and you would never want to consume it, really.
I see.
Did you watch that episode where we talked about how to winterize stuff?
Yeah.
I was thinking
definitely.
about you guys in those states where, you know, you just can't find good stuff. When I did that one, because you know, people given the option would rather smoke oil than not smoke oil. You know what I mean? Regardless of how dirty it is, in a lot of places, just because it works.
Somebody got their computer on in the background.
I've never tried it
Person
myself.
that we're talking to.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give to people that were, you know, just doing it for themselves at their houses?
Turn their computer down.
That were what?
That were just like making it for themselves. Like, what kind of advice would you give people?
If you're making for yourself, I'd just say go for flavor and quality over everything.
Yeah. Would you ever blast inside?
What's that?
Would you ever blast inside?
No, I don't think so.
That would feel pretty sketch in Florida. I know in Nebraska, I mean, when you're in a different state, it's hard to come across the things to make this with. You know what I mean? For me, it was hard to come across proper butane. So, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, do you use a glass tube down there? What did you say you used?
Turkey baster.
Turkey baster. Is that plastic?
Yeah, I use all stainless steel tubes.
Stainless steel? Nice. Are they like thin in diameter? Is that what you use? It's thin tubes?
Yep, thin so the pressure can go through nice and easily.
Because you're just doing personal nug runs, so that would be definitely the best bet.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your average yield, percentage-wise, from your runs?
For nug runs, I like to see 20% and over.
What was your record?
My record is probably like 30% around there.
Nice. The best I ever did was like 28% off of a bunch of nugs from Rare Dankness.
Was that part of the LA thing or no?
No.
Okay. Well, that's what I was curious to run. If you do the smaller runs and the smaller tubes, are your yields are going to be higher, aren't they? That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I think there definitely might be something to that.
I know we got a lot of extract artists, people on the extract artist page that listen. I see a lot of people posting up pictures of 12 grams in and 4 grams out? No, 2 grams out or
yeah,
3 grams out.
Yeah, people are getting some ridiculous yields.
That's what I've been seeing lately. So it must be small personal nug runs.
But to be fair, we've ran Green Dream trim and gotten up to 20% sometimes, and that's just trim.
Come on, it's not just trim. It's not just trim. Trim is just trim from some places we see just trim, but Green Dream's trim is frosty. And we see a lot of other places that got that frosty super trim now that are a lot of nugs in there too.
And I swear, you could actually smoke their trim. Most places would.
No, you could. They'd be putting it up in the shake bags.
A lot of people have been doing that for years. The first shop I worked at, we actually did that. You know, $10 a gram. This was a few years ago. 6 years ago.
California?
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
People were super stoked on it too, man.
Prices were high. But living down in Florida, I'm sure prices are a lot higher than the medical states. So I don't know what's a bag of like an eighth of weed cost down there.
I don't know, but an ounce would be like 300.
300, so that's not too bad.
For that OG you ran, that was only 300 in Florida?
Yeah.
Nice.
What?
You must got the hookup.
Are you serious? I thought they'd be going for like 5 or 6 out there.
I was guessing at least 4.
At least
yeah,
4.
it probably would. But
But he's good, man. He makes some oil. Everybody loves oils.
Yeah, for sure. I just couldn't imagine that. Like one of the guys who used to work with me actually moved here from Florida, made his own oil back there.
what if some of that stuff from Colorado was coming from Florida?
What's that? Hey, what'd you say, brother?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I was like, let's check out this Florida shit.
Dude, Florida's supposed to be the place where the OG actually came from. That is the legend, that it's Triangle is the parent plant to OG.
I've never heard that, but
Yeah, that's what a lot of people in California say.
it makes its way here.
For sure. Well, right on, man. Thanks for calling in, dude. We appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to say to the listeners right now?
Thanks for having me.
Right on.
Peace.
Well, now we want to introduce Casey. She's the newest member of the team, kind of. She's now in charge of like all of the administration for Top Shelf Extracts. So she's really facilitating getting our batches out quicker to people and making sure that we stay in compliance with all the state regulations. So welcome, Casey.
Right on. Thanks, Casey. She's made our life a lot easier, that's for sure.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yes, that's very true. Damn.
Nice.
No, I got some.
We got to get Casey up on a mic here, for God's sakes.
Definitely. She can use mine.
There you go.
Say hello.
Say hello, Casey.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, it was ironic because the first week she started working with us, we had all these Casey strains coming in, so it's got to be telling you something that she's fits well with Top Shelf, I suppose.
I do.
Yep.
I'm new to oils, but since I found them, I can't go back.
Gotta think of something good. Like, once you go oil, you don't go back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you like about it so much?
It's potency. I mean, now that I've gotten to Colorado, I feel like my tolerance has also gone up. And exactly what Dan said, it works.
How long have you been in Colorado now?
About 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
Was there oil out in North Carolina at all that you knew of?
No, one of my good friends from college, he makes it, but he's the only person out there I know who does. Other than that, it's totally unheard of unless I bring it back with me.
And that'd be a silly thing to do. You wouldn't do that, Casey.
What are the penalties in North Carolina?
Well, they just decriminalized it, so now they'll give you a slap on the hand and take it from you and give you a ticket if it's under a half ounce, but if it's over a half ounce up to like 10 pounds, that's like their span for the next charge. So it's like still kind of silly, you know, you can't really have very much, especially enough to be blasting oil.
Gotcha.
That's what a lot of people said about Nebraska when we were trying to pass some medical marijuana law out there. It's like, oh, Nebraska, it'll just never happen. And I was like, you just don't understand. In 1979, Nebraska decriminalized marijuana too, where the laws were a lot lesser of a charge out there. So decriminalization is a lot better than what we did have, that's for sure.
Yeah. For sure, us too. And the prices are pretty expensive. It was like $4.20 an ounce.
Excuse me.
Easily.
How much?
Like $4.20.
$4.20.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That was a fun number too, so I think that's why.
There's always about 350, 400 in Nebraska as well.
I mean, yeah, if you're buying a lot, I mean, so a lot of the times I got stuff from California, and that was always the best stuff. Like, we pretty much relied on California.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah. But that stuff went a little bit cheaper.
Nice. So, getting back to our product reviews, you guys have all had a chance to try the Omicron now, the Persei, and what'd you think?
I had one rip off it, and I wouldn't say that I had the same flavor that I got from the Atmos Raw.
I say let him hit it again.
Yes, pass it on down. Let's
okay.
Have everyone give that one a shot again.
Have we put it on the camera yet? Has everybody seen this thing?
It's pretty big, but
it's huge.
It has a lot of power, and I kind of like that.
I mean, what I liked about personal vaporizers and the pen hand is the discreetness of them, and I think this definitely takes away discreetness.
Absolutely.
It kind of seems like you'd be, if you're somewhere that people are thinking you're sucking on 2 exhaust pipes. I don't know.
That or it's a modern day mini shotgun. Something.
Yeah. Double barrel.
Let's take a rip. Let's take this. Let's see.
See, this is the double barrel head. There's actually another one where you could just use a single barrel at a time.
Yeah, there you go, grill lighter. That's what it kind of looks like. But
wow, it does.
To me, I don't like it. I like the Atmos better. It's just too big for my style. Having kids and all, it just takes the discreetness away from me. And it's hot.
I think Jeremy has an opinion.
I fucking no.
No.
Yeah, no. That's the 2 barrels get hot as fuck fast, and
Jeremy's burned his hand on it more than
each time I've hit it now. So both times I didn't get anything flavor wise that I would want to hit again.
Well, that could be the
hash. I might be doing something wrong because this is actually a pretty complicated piece of machinery. But what I did when I got here was actually loaded 0.5 gram of Fire OG, which is pretty flavorful shatter, into each one of the cartridges. So maybe I didn't melt it down. I'm still gonna play with it. But the other thing that's cool is this attachment they have now that you can get for an extra $25. That turns it into like one of those embers that Sheldon Black puts out. Let me see that.
What was your thoughts there, Ryan?
I don't have any thoughts.
It does get pretty.
I don't
warm.
like it. I don't like it. It's got a general. The flavor in there tastes like burnt hash. But like Dan said, he probably did it wrong. But it shouldn't have to be complicated,
Yeah, I hear you on that, but it's a nice.
I do like the fact though that you could load it with the intention of loading it for a while.
But you did just take a rip off 2 double barrels, and you're probably expecting something double the Atmos. You know what I mean? And you just didn't get that. You got a little less than the Atmos, to tell you the truth. I think. On the poll I got. What about you, Jeremy? Did you get as much smoke or vapor as the Atmos?
No. But like he said, maybe I don't know, the way that it gets hot, it seems like there's some kind of element strip that goes up it that heats everything that's in it all at the same time. I mean, that thing gets fucking hot.
So it's not actually regurgitating on top of it.
Right, like it could be heating the whole chamber, so it's very possible that it's not even a need to melt it down.
I think we're going to have to try that Atmos nuke that we've been talking about and seeing in the magazines.
So what's going on over there?
So I changed the head on it, and I switched it over to a ceramic heating element.
So it's like a lighter.
Shut up! Now you're winning me over a little bit. Right? Badass.
No, that's pretty cool.
Who's got the bow? Who's got the weed? Who's got the weed?
Yo! Let me try something.
That is badass. That is cool. I'd buy it for that right there.
I'm very interested to try something with that.
There's like a 20-second shut off, so you just turn it on and wait a couple seconds, and you're good to go. And it stays hot for a minute too, so be careful with that, guys.
Jeremy, do you have a pipe on you? I know I don't have mine. I'm sorry.
Does anyone still have pipes?
Let me try that real quick.
Not a lot of people do. I bought one.
I want to try if that works with this.
All right, you got to push the button. gonna get hot again.
You're gonna hand me to
Here,
me.
take it like this. Take it like this.
Yeah, here, don't burn yourself.
Get it in your rye.
All right.
Let's see if Phil's gonna crack his honey hole or not.
Oh wow.
Here we go, Phil. Here we go. Nah. I don't see nothing going on over there.
Is it on now?
Grab it and find out.
I didn't see shit.
Yeah, I just melted it down. I was gonna try.
I'm gonna tell you right now that popped off one of the worst smells I'm smelling right now. It's a horrible smell. I'm about to throw up in my mouth a little bit.
That's not from over here, because this is.
Yes, it is from over there, dude.
No,
it's like
this
burning.
Is smelling delightful.
Burnt.
This smells delightful, dude.
No,
This
it's probably
smells
over
delightful.
here, dude. I was heating up the cartridges, kind of melting down a little bit.
It does smell.
All I can smell is burnt.
Can you pass me that napkin,
Can
actually?
you pass this over there, dude?
You want a dabkin, you say?
Yeah, dabkin, please.
Can you pass this thing that didn't function for me? Not that it's not that it didn't function for me. It didn't function for my particular needs.
So nobody has a pipe, right?
I got one.
You got one?
Well, Jeremy's got one. He handed me one.
Whoever, whatever.
Try warming it up till it goes off, and then like turn it on
no,
again to get your
it's
head.
on. Maybe not anymore. It was glowing red a moment ago.
So on that note, is anybody picking up some new glass?
Tell us about it.
Tell us
I picked
about
me
your
up some
new
new glass this week. I picked up 2 sweet skillets.
Curves, bro.
Whatever. Drop downs. Jeremy or Phil, actually, I didn't know who the artist was when I bought the first one, and old Phil called it out pretty good, didn't you, Phil?
Yeah, he had a picture of it, and I was like, that definitely looks like Dillinger there, pal.
Dillinger, I guess, huh? So I had to go back and to buy the brother that was sitting next to it. So I got both Dillingers sitting right there. I think they're badass. I love them. So
yeah, definitely. That guy, he's incredible.
Why don't you rip one on camera so people can see how they
dude,
work?
I've been ripping them all night. I'm going to try this Ember thing out.
Casey, would you like a dab?
Casey, would you like a dab?
There you go. Please pass this. Here, Rye.
I'm busy.
Just toss it.
Yeah, no.
Oil fire.
And Phil has a really special product that he wants to show off tonight too. It's a new kind of nail.
Oh, you're talking about that product. I guess I'll keep my backpack closed. I might have to stop by one night for. I seen some cool shit the other night. Actually, it's like totally off. Damn, my bad. I broke that. Totally off topic, whatnot. Never mind. I'll leave that be, dude. 'Cause it was fucked up.
Wait, what happened? You gotta tell the story now, man. You can't just like, stop halfway through.
Okay, last night I went by a particular spot and I happened to cross someone making a heady glass dildo.